New PS5 system software update is now available to download. We're going to go over it in its entirety. I like to do these videos live for you guys so that way you guys can see whether or not my PS5 breaks. Now, I'm on PlayStation's official blog website. We'll get back to the PS5 update in just a second because it is actually updating as we speak. It's going a little bit slower than I like, so I wanted to go over some of these features that are available with this new update. Now, we are going to be going over whether or not you should download it. This is actually the second time I've updated my PS5 system. My other one was updated just fine. This one I'm honestly waiting to see if it either makes the PS5 better or breaks it. But let's go over some of the details that are available to us thanks to PlayStation Blog's website. Now, the PS5 update rolls out globally with new accessibility, audio, and social feature enhancements. So, what's new? Newly announced features, PS Remote Play support on additional Android devices. So there are more devices that are available to play on if you want to play remote play. Let's say you want to play your PS5 on a PC or a phone or even a Google Chromecast with a TV, the 4K model, that is supported. We get the Sony Bravia, which is also supports remote play. That's pretty cool. New voice command options in the US and the UK. This is a limited release, so just like with phones, when you say, hey, Siri, my phone just did that. But just like phones, you could say, hey, PlayStation, help, to activate help content. So that's pretty cool. You can also use the voice commands for different things. Like they mentioned, hey, PlayStation, what's new? The PS5 feature is currently available for US and UK. We also get a new update on the PS app enhancement. So there's some new enhancements globally for the app, so that's pretty cool. So more features when it comes to share screen and things like that. It looks like we are getting booted back up, ladies and gentlemen. So the update just happened on my PlayStation 5. We'll get back to all of the details about the new system software update and the features that are available with this new update. But I want you guys to see this because this is a crucial point right here. Right now, we are installing the update file. Now it's going to go through a process. You're going to see the process live right here. This process shouldn't take that long. For whatever reason, the download took forever. Usually the downloads are pretty quick, especially on the PlayStation 5 if you have a decent connection. But for me, it took a while to download it. So just keep that in mind. This new update might take a little bit longer than you anticipate, so give yourself a little bit more time. But like I said, I already updated my other PlayStation 5 and it was okay. This one, I'm crossing my fingers that it is, because I've heard from a lot of people that this new system software update is okay to download. Only a couple of people reached out to me, said that they had issues with their games being locked and things like that. And honestly, that's an easy fix. We'll go over that as well. So now that the PS5 is booting back up, we're just waiting. So rebuild the database. It says it's going to take 5 minutes. I've never seen it take 5 minutes to rebuild the database. Now it says 4 minutes. Very interesting. Everything seems to be going a little bit slower than anticipated, but it is speeding up, so it's not really going to take 5 minutes. If it was going to take 5 minutes, I'd go back to the other screen. But we're pretty much almost to the finish line. I doubt that it's going to take 40 more seconds to do just rebuilding the database. If you guys aren't familiar, rebuilding the database will basically clear all of the junk stuff that's on your PlayStation 5 that's not necessary, and it will make it run faster. I do this, and you can do this in the menus too. Whenever I notice my PlayStation 5 going a bit sluggish, then I will go in and rebuild the database. That basically wipes out all the error codes and everything in between. So here we go. We got 3 seconds left, 1 second left. Is it going to make or break the PlayStation? Okay, it looks like so far, so far. Oh, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So, it looks like, duh, I gotta turn on my controller. Hello. It looks like we also get a new update for the DualSense wireless controller. I'm gonna do that after this video, just because I don't want this video to go on for a long time. When I update my PlayStation 5, a couple of things that I like to do is just browse through and see how fast or how slow it's going, and so far it's good. We are getting a little bit a lag in the PlayStation Network store, but that usually happens when you first turn on your PlayStation 5 or you do an update. So it might take a minute, but this section right here, as you can see, is not loading up. Those are a couple of signs that I go and I check. Let's check the game library, and just check that really quickly. Everything here is loading up just fine. So let's actually go back to the PlayStation Network store and see if that section that wasn't loading it's still not loading. So that could be the PlayStation Network store. I know my internet is good, so there's that. Let's go back for a second and let's talk about this. So PS5 beta feature rolling out globally today. New accessible features using a second controller for assistance. You can now assign a second controller to one account as an assistant controller, as an assist controller, and use two controllers to operate your PS5 console as you use as if you were using a single controller. I forgot how to read for a second. So basically, that's one of the new features. That's pretty cool. We got system UI haptic feedback. I have, bro, like I've barely had any sleep, so bear with me. Support compatibility, Dolby. Yeah. So we got some more options for audio. My brain is not working, ladies and gentlemen. Comment down below. Give MonkeyFlop a new brain in those comments down below. We got some new social features. So party UI update. Players now can invite you into a closed party without automatically adding the player into the group or creating a new group. Additional players can now see open or closed party invitations to the group instead of only individual players. So that's pretty cool, because let's say, you know, your friend comes online and you're with your buddies and you got a group party going on. You're like, hey, can I invite this friend? You invite the friend over just to stay for a little bit. He's not part of the group, and if he's annoying or she's annoying and obnoxious, most likely it's going to be a dude that's annoying and obnoxious, to be honest with you. But if you don't like him, or it's not working out, then he never joined the party. He never joined the group. He just joined the session that was going on. So that's pretty cool. Share screen preview. So now you can preview it, join friends and game sessions easy. Dude, this is one thing that I've been asking for a long time. There are certain games where it is so hard to join in the game. So I'm going to definitely test this out and see how it is. Game Hub tournaments titles. So now we have titles for game tournaments, and you can now see how many tournaments you've entered and the highest place you've achieved. So I actually like that. As you can see here, this is going to be the tournament section right there. So I'm definitely digging that. Good job on that, PlayStation. And apparently now you can react to messages with emojis, just like you would on a cell phone or pretty much everywhere else. PlayStation finally has that. But that's pretty cool. That's a cool little addition that they added. So when your friends message you, you can either, reply with one of these emojis. I dig that. That's a quick and easy little thing. Honestly, later on down the few in the beginning, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, finally," and then eventually just forget about it and use it all the time. Search for games in your library. You can now search for games within your library. I don't know. You guys don't understand like how frustrating it is, especially if you've had PlayStation Plus for a very long time. Um, you know, I could totally flex and say, "Oh, all these games I paid for." No. A lot of the games that I have are on uh, or because of PlayStation Plus. So, like these medieval games, I didn't buy them. They're just part of PlayStation Plus. But what's in my collection is 573 games. And like I said, if you have PlayStation Plus, you're going to have a lot of games in your library because each and every month you add new games to your library. And now that we can actually search for it, it's right there. That is awesome. That is an awesome feature. So, like, look, it is literally right there. That is so cool. Let's go back to this now. So we have game help. Game help cards have been improved, so that's pretty cool. We got discover new features, browse useful tips for the most out of your PlayStation 5 and learn about new features in the new discovery tips section. So if you go to settings, I'm actually kind of curious how this is. So let's actually go back to here. And they're saying go into settings and then go into guide and then go into guide and tips and then go to discover tips. So here it is. That is pretty cool. It's got a little video tutorial for you too on different things that you can do. Basically, it's just like looking up things on YouTube. But of course, you have me. So if you have any concerns or anything you need tips on, let me know in those comments down below because I will definitely make videos on them. I like to make quick and easy tutorials on different things. Mute PS5 beep sound. So we knew this was a thing, but you can now go and mute the PS5 beep sound. I'm not going to do that in this video, but you can go into settings, go into system, and then beep sound, and then adjust the beep volume, select the volume, mute the volume. So that's pretty cool. We also have new support for larger capacity M2 SSDs, so you can now have a maximum of 8 TB. The previous limit was 4 TB to expand your storage space on the PS5. A lot of people ask me what I've upgraded to, and honestly, I haven't upgraded the SSD yet because I've been waiting for the prices of SSDs to drop a little bit, and I also wanted to get a larger one. So now that I'm seeing that 8 TB, I'm kind of like, ooh, I'm gonna upgrade now. I do have an external hard drive on my PlayStation 5, so all the PS4 games are on the external hard drive. But as far as the SSD goes, I haven't upgraded that yet. So I'm actually really happy with the 8 TB that they've improved it to. I'm actually going to switch over to the PlayStation 5. Let me make myself a little bit smaller. So I just want to navigate through the menu one more time and just see how everything is and how everything's flowing, just to make sure that everything is good. Like I said, my checks are pretty basic. Of course, I'm going to be going into some games and playing some games just to see how the system is and to let you guys know whether or not it's, I have any issues. If you have any issues with this new system software update, let me know in those comments down below. It looks like everything is loading up now, and everything is pretty much transitioning smoothly. We do see a little bit of a lag and a little bit of a delay on the PlayStation Network store, but that could just be the PlayStation Network store going a little bit slower than usual. But I literally pressed on PlayStation Plus as soon as I hovered over it, and it took a while to pop up. So the menus might be a little bit slow in the beginning, but overall, I don't see any issues with it. And like I said, I updated my other PlayStation 5 early this morning, and I was gaming on it. I didn't have any issues with that one. I'm going to test this one out and see if I have any issues. I'm going to be making videos, video tutorials and different things like that on the new update, so be on the lookout for that. I appreciate each and every one's support. If you guys would, please make sure to hit a like. If you're new, subscribe with those bell notifications turned on. um I'm honestly just using my computer lighting right now. I don't have the big studio lights on or any other lights besides just the monitors and the monitor behind me. So I'm kind of curious, how was the video quality without all the lights? It's really hot here in LA right now, and yeah, that's the reason why I don't have the big studio lights on and stuff. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please look out for more videos because I got more videos coming your way. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.